Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Ringo TV Reactions. I'm your host, Ringo, and we are back again with another video. Pretty much doing like a walk-through type video. What I want to talk about in this particular video, ladies and gentlemen, is something that interestingly happened yesterday. And hopefully the viewers can learn from this situation, right? So what exactly happened? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. Yesterday, I accidentally sent someone $100 Cash App. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Accidentally sent someone $100 Cash App. Yes. Yep. So, what can we learn from this situation? Well, let's get into it. Yesterday I did a live stream, and from time to time when people support, I would read the Cash Apps, I would shout them out, and so on and so forth. Well, when this happens, you can normally respond to the people that send you a Cash App in terms of sending a heart emoji or whatever the case is. You can do this on Cash App. So what I normally do is when people send in support, as soon as it come in, I just click and I give them a thumbs up, whatever. So when this individual sent me a request on my Cash App, I didn't even know it was a request. I thought the person was actually supporting the show. And I instantly clicked. And when I clicked, I didn't even realize that I sent them $100 because that's what they were requesting. I didn't even know. And I think that Cash App need to actually update their system where if you do press a button, it asks you, are you sure? It didn't do that. It just instantly sent them whatever they wanted. Now, the problem with this is, on my personal Cash App, before I upgraded it to a business Cash App, I turned off the request feature in terms of someone asking you for money. I turned that feature off, so I assumed it was off on the business account, right? But it wasn't. It was actually on. My suggestion to anyone that is using Cash App is to turn off the feature that allows people to request money from you. Turn that feature off, because this situation could have been actually worse than what it actually is. For me, it's a blessing. For the person, it's actually a curse. I'm gonna explain why. The person sent a request, and I thought it was someone reaching out to me to support, as always, like how people support the show. And once this happened, I realized it after I ended the show, where I kind of went back to look at, what people had to say and, see what they said. Because sometimes they send you little notes on Cash App. And I was reading those notes and I realized, hold up, wait a minute. I sent this person $100 and there's no way for me to cancel it. There's no way for me to do anything. It's like they instantly got the money. So what I did is I sent them $1 with a note letting them know that I made a mistake in sending you $100 for them to send it back. Now, some of you might be like, you're wasting your time asking for the money back. They're never going to send you the money back. Well, actually, I already counted it a loss. And I already counted it a blessing. Why? Because if they requested $100 and I made a mistake and pressed OK, it sent them the $100. What if they would have requested $1,000? You see that? So I look at it as a blessing. I would have ended up losing $1,000. What if they would request $500? What if they would have requested $3,000? I would have lost $3,000. So I look at it as a blessing for me But for the person, it's actually a curse. And the reason why it's a curse is because when someone sends you money by mistake and you requested it and you don't look at what you've done and say, well, okay, they sent me by mistake. Let me correct this wrong, send them back their money. Because by you sending back the money, what that would have did, it would have restored my confidence in humanity, and I would have actually sent you more money than that. And that's exactly what I was talking to another brother behind the scenes about the situation. And I was like, it's crazy how people miss out on blessings for a few dollars. That's not going to last them. I personally pray that that $100 lasts that person for the rest of their life. I pray that that $100 give you health and healing. I pray that that $100 keeps you out of trouble. I hope it really do. I hope it's worth it. Because again, for me, I see it as a blessing. Because I could have lost hundreds of dollars because of a feature that is a loophole on Cash App that would allow anybody to scam people easy, or you could just make mistakes and end up losing a lot of money. So for me, I count it as a blessing. That $100 was me basically learning a lesson, and the lesson was learned. And it allowed me to go into my settings, change those features that was allowing that. So now that can never happen again. Like nobody can never request money from me again. What this also did for me, it made me realize that people are not really good people. And there's a reason why people that got money are not as generous as we would love them to be. It is because of things like that. If that person would have responded back, because you know what they did? They hearted the fact that the money was sent to them. Meaning, you know, like how when someone sends you a Cash App and you send them a thumbs up, a heart, or whatever the case is, they hearted the fact that I sent the Cash App. But when I sent them $1, letting them know in text, like, hey, I made a mistake, boom, 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 send the money back. They didn't heart that one. They just act like they didn't see it. But they saw it. And what I was expecting was for the person to send the money back so I can send them more money. Because what that would have done for me personally is, even though it was my mistake, I would have looked at it like, you know what? I made a mistake. The person sent me back the money. They could have been a crook, kept it moving. I'm going to send them back more money. Because if they were in need of money and they sent it back to me in good faith, that restored confidence in me to know that, yo, damn, this person could have just bolted out with $100 and would have been good. But instead they sent back the $100. That would have motivated me to give them more money. And that's exactly what I was telling one of my mods behind the scenes. I was like, yo, if they do X, Y, and Z, I'm going to do this. Because what that would have did for me personally is restore confidence and faith in humanity, that people are good, that there are good people in the world. So for that particular individual, I don't know what your journey is. At the same time, I hope that $100 helped you for the rest of your life, because you missed out on even more. And you helped me to be a better man, because what you did is you helped me to change the settings on my Cash App to prevent myself from losing a substantial amount of money. Because if you would have requested way more money, I would have lost that money. So thank you for only requesting $100. Because if you would have requested more, the mistake that I made would have cost me a lot more. So for me, the lesson was learned. Change the setting and don't allow people to request money from you. What it also taught me is human beings are not as giving, generous, and or they don't have morals and values. So by the pure fact that the person did not have any conscience to say, well, damn, I really need the money, but bruh, man, he didn't send it from the heart. He made a mistake. So let me send it back and give him the opportunity to decide what he want to do. Instead, the person chose to keep the $100, figuring, well, you'll never meet me in real life. You'll never see me again. I got this money. I'm out. I'm good. Not realizing, ladies and gentlemen, is that $100 was taken from the wrong person. And this is why I hope and pray that I hope that $100 lasts you the rest of your life. Because at the end of the day, the Most High protects me and my household. He makes sure that I'm good. He makes sure that I'm blessed. But for you, I don't think it's going to be that way. Your situation could have been different. Could have been real different. You would have been well off. Because I was literally saying to myself, if this person send this money back, I'm going to give them this amount. Because there's no way in this world that I believe that there are good people in this world. In today's day, I look at people as wicked. These people are wicked out here. So I was literally banking on the fact that this person is a viewer of my platform, somebody that rock with the platform, somebody that supports the work that I do. I was banking on the fact that they're going to send it back. Because not only was I going to make a video letting the world know that this person sent back the money, did the right thing, at the same time, that would have been a real good testimony that a person received money by mistake and sent it back. You know what kind of blessing comes with that? And what's so crazy is before that happened, before I went live, I was watching a video of a homeless guy that found a bag of money that a woman was basically, I guess it's contributions for the church, and it was supposed to be for something, for some homeless situation. And she lost the bag. And the homeless guy found it and returned it back to her address because her ID was in the pouch. So after seeing that and to go through this, it's a blessing for me. Some might say, but damn, that's $100. It's $100, but that's nothing. Because again, it's just $100, guys. That's going to come back easy. That's nothing. The principal thing with me is honesty. A person that have integrity, a person that is not a thief, a person that has a God conscience, especially when you're dealing with someone who's blessed. Those are the kind of people that you have to make sure that you're doing right by. Because a lot of times when people think they're getting over, they end up putting curses on themselves. So you really got to be careful with the choices you make in life, because sometimes that $100 could have cost you your life. That $100 could have been an opportunity for you to get doors open up for you, to have people empower you. But what happens sometimes is people, they don't see the blessing side of it. They see it as, why would I give this money back? I need it. I'm not doing that. Not realizing they were going to get more money. Because I already counted as a loss. Like I said, once it happened, at first I was upset with myself, but then I saw the bigger picture. What if the person would have requested $1,000? I would have lost $1,000. So be happy, be grateful. And that's exactly how I felt. I was literally thanking the Most High that the person only requested 100, because the loophole of how that works is so easy. I'm sure a lot of people made that mistake before. I'm sure a lot of you made the mistake of sending someone money through Cash App because of that feature. And you probably lost a lot of money. Some of you probably lost a heck of a lot of money. So for me, the lesson was learned, and I suggest anybody that's using Cash App to go into your settings and take off the feature that allows people to request money. Set it to no one. You understand? Set it to no one, because if you don't know these people, they shouldn't even be asking you for money. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times these requests is coming from scammers who's just trying to get over on people. And for all I know, the person is probably a viewer of the platform and probably really needed the money. So at the end of the day, if they really needed the money, the right thing to do was to send it back if I sent it by mistake. Because what that would have did, fam, is that would have opened up a door for you. You messed up on that door, fam. Greed. Greed is something that really eats at people, man. $100, guy? You could have got way more than that, fam. You could have got blessed. Because I was waiting for you to send that bread back. I was like, if this person send this money back, I'm blessing them. Because there is no way that I believe that people in today's day are good people. So I wanted you to prove me, I wanted that person to prove to me that people are actually good. And they never sent the money back. They never sent it back. But again, I'm thankful to the Most High because it allowed me to change that feature on my Cash App, and the person only requested $100. If they would have requested more, they would have got me for a lot of money. So I look at it as a blessing from me. That was a blessing from God. So to the person who did not send the money back, you were used by God to bless me and didn't even know. But your actions of taking what didn't belong to you, that wasn't given to you from the heart, what you've done is you put a stumbling block in your own path. And by you doing that, again, my prayer for you is that things would go well in your life. Because to know you did something wrong by not returning the money, knowing that I have your Cash App, the ID, photo, and I could easily put all of that info out there, but I'm not going to go through there. I'm not going to do all of that. That's something you're going to have to decide to do as a man. Because as a man, there's something that we must all have, and that is called integrity. Integrity is what makes a man a man. When a man is able to govern his affairs with discretion and dignity and honor. And I feel that as a man, if you don't have that, if you don't have the ability to do what's right because it's right, you have failed as a man. And no one would ever respect you as a man. So that's all I'm going to say on that situation. Lesson learned. All of you folks out there that are using Cash App, make sure that you change that feature so that you don't get got. Again, the situation could have been worse. So I look at it as a blessing, a blessing. But for the person who didn't return back the bread, you had the opportunity to get way more than that. I was waiting for you to send back that cash just so that I can send you back more. Just so I could send you back more because I already counted it as a loss. But I wanted to see if you were going to do the right thing, fam. And you didn't. That's crazy. That's crazy, fam. But anyway, y'all, rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video. If you like these walk around videos, let me know. And I'll do more of these videos. I'm out. Peace.